This is the bottom of the D slide with the KN symbol. And this slide, just like all of these pieces right here, all of these brass pieces are numbered, and they can be, you can buy different ones. You can buy a slide with, you see the little the cup in there? You can buy one with larger or smaller. That will help you with airflow as far as tuning your carburetor. I've never taken it to that extreme because I don't need to. Now, as far as the slide goes, with the upper needle jet right here, the needle jet consists of a jet and a what's called a C clip. Okay, and I'm going to see if I can put this against a background so you can see it better. The needle has 5 positions for the clip. The clip, when you get the carburetor, is always in the middle position, or you could say it's on the number 3 slot. The way this works is you can position the needle a little bit higher in the slide or a little bit lower. And what that will do is that will determine how fast this jet opens. So if you're not getting enough fuel, say like at your opening, you're starving for fuel, the way this usually works is that, and you can see the taper right here. I wish I had a better camera, but I've only got this one old camera, and that's all I have. But if the C clamp were lower, the needle would be higher in the slide. That would mean that the throttle will open faster. Not the throttle, but the throttle will pull the jet open quicker than normal. And that will give you more fuel earlier on. And it works the other way too. If you put the needle, or if you put the little clip higher, then it will delay the opening of the jet, which is back to our thing again. We're trying to get 15 parts of air per 1 part of fuel throughout the whole performance range. So generally what you do is you start with a jet. Start with a stock jet. If you have a stock carburetor, leave it alone. If you're going to put one on, if you buy a new one, whatever you buy, leave it alone. Don't change anything. Put it on, hook it up, put the gas in it, start it up, and see if it runs right. If you're starving for fuel, 2 things happen. You'll get this blah. Now there's 2 types of blahs. One is where the engine is starving and it's telling you that there's not enough fuel to advance the pistons, or piston, whatever. Okay, the other type of blah, and it takes a while to tell the difference, but that's all part of the fun of doing this, I guess, is where you've got too much fuel. And of course you know that when you open that throttle wide open and that damn thing stands on its wheels and throws your ass off backwards, you probably got it dialed in pretty close. If you're short on fuel and you've taken your jet, leave your jet in, you start adjusting the little circlip up here. You open it up so that you put your clip lower on here so that the fuel comes out quicker. If you still have it leaning out when you have the lowest setting on, Then what you have to do is get the next higher or bigger orifice jet. Now if you go down to any motorcycle shop, you say, look, let me see your jet box. They will go in the back. They'll bring out this box with all kinds of little compartments and dozens of these, which I think they sell you for like $5 a piece. And you tell them which one you want. You have to go to KN website and figure out, or Mikuni, they're different, and figure out what jet sizes mean what, and then go in with all that knowledge and get another jet. But it may take 15-20 times tearing the carburetor apart, putting them back together, changing the jets to get it where you want it. But that's all part of these custom engines. That's just the way it works. Now in the next video I'm going to explain what I'm going to do with this power jet. This is a Mikuni power jet. I'm pretty sure it's genuine. At least I hope it is. Christ, now they make everything fake. I come from the back in the day when you bought a Mikuni, it was Mikuni. You bought a can, it was can. They made fakes, knockoff copies, but you knew what they were. They weren't exact things. The thing is, the word to the wise. If a can carburetor costs you $280 for a new one, and you get it for $69, chances are you're not getting a real one. Alright, the next video is on power jets.